Good News in Ludington. I'm Mike Hart, principal at O.J. DeYoung Middle School.
And I'm Brian Dotson, principal at Foster Elementary School. Now, who's ready for some good news in Ludington? They say hard work beats talent. Well, hold on 1 second. Mike.
Yes.
A couple weeks ago, you said something about a Wheaties box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a question about that because I kind of was wondering, why exactly do you think you'd be on a Wheaties box? Is it because that you are perhaps a player for the Baltimore Orioles? Is that what you were thinking?
That's awesome.
Because I didn't know. Congratulations. Yeah. So one of our good fans had sent this in, and thank you to that, to our fan. And of course, the artist, formerly known as John Lippa, helped do a little bit of editing, just a tad bit. So thank you to our loyal fans out there. Okay, now back to the show. They say hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Well, the past couple of weeks, fourth grader Preston Nicholson has been working hard in more than just his schoolwork. That's right. Preston has taken it upon himself to wake up and be ready to head out to the family farm to work by 6:45 a.m. I'm not even up anymore at 6:45 a.m. He stays there all day, gets home after 4 p.m. when he'll start to do his schoolwork. It's great to hear about a strong work ethic from a fourth grader to take initiative like this. Sure is some good news in Ludington.
It definitely is. This week is International Nurses Week. To celebrate nurses and the amazing healthcare workers that are on the front lines, members of the Ludington community decorated luminaries that were lit outside of Spectrum Health Ludington Hospital. Thank you to all of the great nurses here in Ludington, and a very special Happy Nurses Week to my favorite nurse, my mom.
Aw.
Yeah, I know. This week is also National Police Week. Thank you to our school resource officer, Sergeant Skiba, for all of his work to help keep schools safe. And thank you to all of the law enforcement officers here in our community.
Here's some good news to get excited about. Ludington High School is hosting an event for the community in honor of the 2020 seniors on Friday, May 22nd at Oriole Field. Starting promptly at 9:30 p.m., a slideshow of the seniors will be displayed on the scoreboard, which will be followed by a large fireworks display. Thank you West Shore Bank and Floorcraft for your generous donations to help fund this event.
Definitely. One of the people that has been instrumental in the tribute to seniors is LASD Athletic Director Randy Fountain. Mr. Fountain was just named the Region Athletic Director of the Year by the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Congratulations, Mr. Fountain.
Yes, great job, Mr. Fountain. You know, Mike, I bet our viewers are wondering why we're wearing food.
You know, I don't see why they would wonder that at all.
Perhaps. Well, let's introduce tonight's guests, who are here to tell us all about the Ludington Lake Jump and its 2020 beneficiary, Lakeshore Food for Kids.
Please join me in welcoming Carrie, Sarah, Amy, and Carly. Welcome to the show, everyone.
Hello. Well, welcome, everybody. Hey, don't it feel great to be on our show? But seriously, Doe, tell us a little bit about the Lake Jump and what the money that is raised will be going towards.
Well, this year's Lake Jump, since we are all staying home and staying safe, is a virtual event. We're encouraging people to jump where they are. Since we can't get together at Lake Michigan as one big group, we're encouraging people to jump in a kiddie pool, slip and slide, whatever they have at home, to support Lakeshore Food for Kids.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Carly, you look really familiar. Have we seen you on the show before?
Yeah, I was here last week.
Oh, well, that makes sense then. So you're here because you made Mr. Dotson jump in the lake, right?
Right.
Right. And you're also here for the Youth Advisory Council. Could you tell us more about how the YAC is participating in the Ludington Lake Jump?
Yeah, this year the Youth Advisory Council has, for our community project, we decided we were going to donate part of our grant money. We were going to donate $1,700 towards the Lakeshore Food for Kids.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, now let's sprinkle some fun in tonight's show. We've got a game prepared called What is in Our Bag?
Food bag, that is.
Of course. So we're going to share some food items with you, and you have to guess which food item is in my bag and which food item is in Mike's bag, meaning which one's our favorite food. So, all right, we're going to start easy.
So pizza or chicken patties?
Mike pizza, Brian chicken patties.
Mr.
Mike,
Dotson,
the Brian chicken patties.
Really Mike pizza. Mike
Mr. Dotson, chicken
anything
patty.
else, Brian? Yeah.
All right, here we go. Wendy's fries or Chick-fil-A fries? Carrie.
Brian Chick-fil-A, Mike Wendy's.
Amy.
Yeah, I would say Mike Wendy's, Brian Chick-fil-A.
Sarah.
Brian Chick-fil-A, Mike Wendy's.
Carly.
Mr. Dotson, Chick-fil-A, Mr. Hart, Wendy's.
Oh, you're all wrong.
All wrong.
I love those all-natural fries from Wendy's.
Chick-fil-A's the best. All right, here we go. Next one. A burrito bowl or just a simple burrito from barley and rye?
Carrie.
Amy, you get to go first.
I'm gonna say Brian burrito bowl, Mike burrito.
I'm gonna say Mike burrito, Brian burrito bowl.
Sarah.
Brian burrito, Mike burrito bowl.
And Carly.
Mr. Dotson, burrito bowl, Mr. Hart, burrito.
I am the burrito bowl guy, yes.
Although at barley and rye, they tell me there's no such thing as a burrito bowl. It's either a burrito or a bowl.
Oh, okay. All right, next up, we're going to House of Flavors. The choice is Tennessee Toffee Ice Cream or Caramel Caribou. Carrie.
Mike caramel caribou, Brian Tennessee toffee.
Amy.
Brian Tennessee toffee, Mike caribou, caramel caribou.
Sarah.
Brian caramel, Mike Tennessee.
And Carly.
Mr. Dotson, caramel, Mr. Hart, Tennessee.
Yep. Mr. Hart's the Tennessee guy. I love the Caramel Caribou. Always have since I moved here, 2010.
All right, our last stop in the Ludington food tour is the Wiener Wagon. So we're going the street dog or the island dog?
Mike the street dog, Brian the island dog.
Amy.
Brian the street dog, Mike the island.
Brian island dog, Mike street dog.
Mr. Dotson, island dog, Mr. Hart, street dog.
I think we were 3 for 4. I love the street dog. It is
And
absolutely.
I'm Island Dog all the way. Oh, that's fun.
So your amazing prize is our admiration. So thank you for that. Thanks for playing. Carrie, could you tell us how Lakeshore Food for Kids came about?
Sure. Lakeshore Food for Kids started a few years ago. It really started with just me, Sarah, and Tara talking about ways that we were seeing kids needing food in the community. We started brainstorming about different ways that we could potentially help, and Sarah brought to our attention that Mason County Reformed Church had the hand-to-hand program. After doing some research through that, we began talking with the food club and the schools, and from there, we were able to develop a program that we deliver. We started with the elementary, and we were delivering about 100 bags every week that would have weekend items of breakfast, lunch, a fruit, and a vegetable, and snacks, essentially what kids are eating at school. And this year, we were able to expand that by merging with the orange and black bags. So now we're serving K through 12.
Oh, that's really great. So, Amy, how do people donate to this very worthy cause?
I'm so glad you asked, Brian. It couldn't be easier. There's a link, a PayPal link. If you go to lakejump.org, there's a PayPal link. I think the button just says donate here. And if you click there, you can pay online if you'd like to. You can, there's an option that says add a note. If you use add a note, you can name a jumper. If you're trying to pledge a particular person, you can put their name there. Or if you'd rather not do it electronically, it's real easy to send a check off to Lakeshore Food for Kids at 920 East Tinkham Avenue. And you can just write the name of your jumper on the memo line if you want to pledge a particular person. If you don't want to pledge a particular person, you can just send it to Lakeshore Food for Kids and it'll go to all the jumpers.
And remember, always write the name Mr. Dotson on that memo line. Well, thanks for being on the show, everyone. Are there any last words before you go?
We just really want people to have a good time with this. You know, this is a hard time right now for our whole community, and we want to see this also as a morale booster. I know I have really enjoyed watching these jumps. These videos have been really fun, and I think it can be a good community builder for our whole area.
Make sure you check out the Ludington Lake Jump Facebook page. There are lots of fun videos there to check out, including videos from our esteemed hosts this evening.
Yes, thanks, Carly. I really enjoyed that.
Ryan, I think that's the first time we've been called esteemed in our lives. So great.
Again, thanks for being on the show, and take care. Have a great weekend.
Thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
And now for some shout outs. I would like to give a shout out to Mrs. Rossler's third grade class. Over the weekend, Mrs. Rossler was surprised by her class when they decorated her yard full of signs of appreciation. I agree with your class, Mrs. Rossler. You are awesome.
Definitely. And I'd like to give a shout out to all of the fifth grade teachers and students that let the counselors and administrators from OJ come to their class meetings this week to talk about the transition to middle school. We are really excited to welcome the class of 2027 to OJ.
Do you want to be in the next episode of Some Good News in Ludington? Please email us at bdotson@lasd.net
Or mhart@lasd.net.
with some good news in Ludington so we can share it in our next episode. Be healthy and be safe.
Go O's!